Hello, it's me. Hi, Dragon Bean. How you doing today? Man, let me tell you, I had a rough day at work today. It was, ooh, boy. But we're playing Star Rail because that's what won the poll in the Discord server. That's what we do. I'm gaining weight. I want to lose weight. That's relatable. Oh, I need to do this. There's so much stuff I gotta do. I gotta do this though. Before it ends. Alright, but for today, we're going to burn our stamina for Clara. We're building our Clara. Alright, now we're part of the stream where the game plays itself. And I just kind of sit here and let the game play itself. By the way, how's the game audio right now? It seems like it's kind of loud.
To guard and defend.
Especially on the mixer, it seems like it's a bit loud.
Blade of moonlight. Yin and yang. In lunar flame.
Ow. Hey, Swell. How are you doing today, Swell? And also, Swell, can you tell me if the game audio is too loud right now?
Repay.
Lend me your strength. In lunar flame.
Sounds good? Okay. Maybe it's just my headphones then.
Lend me your strength.
So let me just turn down the volume of my headphones.
Blade of moonlight.
Okay, there we go. Almost finished your summer event? Nice.
In lunar flame.
I'm not anywhere close to being done.
Converge and awaken. Human creations. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend.
Yeah, I need to get my butt on that event before I miss out on my March 7th. Alright, and again. A little testing quest.
Gather as one.
Oh wait, you're talking about Genshin, aren't you? Okay, yeah. I'm still a little bit behind the summer quest event for that one.
Lend me your strength.
Gotcha.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Alright, so I put the chat box in the bottom left corner. Do you think that's a good place for it?
In lunar flame.
Back to 19k free months? Almost 20. Ah, I see. I think I have 3k right now. Almost 4. And I'll be saving until the Pyro Archon banner. Need to build a good team. Ah, I gotcha. Have you considered
To
Amber?
guard and defend. Crush them.
But only if she's C4.
Blade of moonlight.
If you don't have a C4 Amber, don't try to build an Amber team. That's all I can tell you. Like C4 is a requirement because.
Human creations.
Oh. Or Star Rail. Gotcha.
Lend me your strength.
A lot of good teams you could build.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame. In lunar flame.
The dead return!
No matter. Lend me your strength. Blade of moonlight.
Why not Iron Cavalry?
In lunar flame.
What's Iron Cavalry again?
Yin and yang.
I feel like that's a relic set, but I don't know why you're asking about that. Firefly? If you have Firefly, you need Harmony Trailblazer. Aside from them, pretty much anyone who can benefit from break effect. So Gallagher,
Blade of moonlight.
Silverwolf, Ruanmei if you have her. Who else benefits from break effect?
Return!
If you have him, Boot Hill.
No matter.
Yep, Harmony Trailblazer's a must if you want to use Firefly.
To guard and defend. Crush
Like,
them.
I mean, I guess you could build a team without Harmony Trailblazer, but it's just
In lunar
gonna be
flame.
so much worse without.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame. Human creations. Lend me your strength. Converge and
When you have
awaken.
E2 like Honor does, yeah.
The dead return!
Wait, I don't think I have E2. I think I only have her at E1.
Lend me your strength.
Because that would imply I pulled 3 copies of Firefly, and I think I only pulled 2.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
I don't know. This is the last run, so I'll check right after this. Alright, let's check. Yeah, I only have her at E1. I thought about trying going for E2, but I decided I would go for E1 Ruanmei, and I didn't get her. While in complete combustion using the enhanced basic attack or the enhanced skill to defeat an enemy target or to break their weakness allows Sam to immediately gain 1 extra turn. Oh, that is broken. Dang. I'll definitely have to make sure to pull next time Firefly comes back, because this is a real good Eidolon. Right, boop, boop, boop. Yep. I have been slacking on all my battle passes, not just Genshin's. Alright, let's... Alright, I need 6 of these. Nope. And 2 of these. I made 3, but that's okay. I'm running out of these, aren't I? Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Nope, I'm not running out of them at all. Oh, I'm out of... Dang, I'm out of, experience for light tones. Alright. Might as well upgrade the skill. And I'll need to farm relics too at some point. I have over 1,000 of them. I haven't been farming them. I haven't been farming them. I've been just getting them out of assignments this whole time. So all of the light cone experience I've been using is just all from assignments because I don't actually run the thing. No, you don't. You think you know, but you don't know. Switch my team lineup back to. Alright, and let's go do that snapshot event. This is what happens when you play long enough.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Hello, Henry. You may not know me, but I know all about you. Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Randolph. I'm a Pinnaconian trainee Dreamscape healer, training under Dr. Edward. Recently, I've been working hard to remove this trainee part of my title. I've heard about you from a number of friends of Pinnaconi, and I believe you and I are quite similar. How so? No, I think you misunderstand me. I just mean that we have interests in common. So once I first started my NA account again, I had to farm them because they were actually getting low. It's sad to hear that whenever I hear... Yeah, it's definitely a sad voice line from her. You and I are both bona fide trash can enthusiasts. I could tell you are a man of fine taste. Though we may have different parents, I guess that makes us. I can tell you are a man of fine taste. I'm happy you approve. Searching for evidence that people once existed in a deserted land. I don't think there's anything else that greater satisfies the curiosity of the heart. So I've combined this passion of mine with my path in life and came to Zhanzhou to complete my graduate research. Increasing Zhanzhou's trash cans? What has being a Dreamscape healer got to do with trash cans? I'm sorry to tell this, but there are no trash cans on the Zhanzhou. It is not possible for civilization to not create trash, just like a person will never stop emitting memoria. What I want to do is research the memoria that the Zhanzhou people admit. I guess you could say that I want to research psychological trash. But simply, I need people to help me photograph, or should I say locate, the scattered memoria floating amongst the Zhanzhou people. You must understand the importance of such trace amounts of memoria. Much of the contents of a trash can reflect the quality of life in a city. Scattered memoria reflects various indicators of mental states in people. It has astounding value for medical research. After finished explanation, Randolph pulls out his phone to show you some pictures and videos, and it's just a trash can. At first, the image just seemed to show regular street scenes and interactions. However, there's a familiar, unexpected figure among the crowd. A trash can! I have lots of Genshin stuff, such as over 6,000 recruits insignia. Yeah, give me some of those. I need those. Oh wait, no, recruits insignia. Nah, I have a ton of those. I don't need any more of those. Or am I thinking... No, I'm thinking the treasure hoarder one. I have so many of the treasure hoarder materials. I probably will never, ever have to farm them. I have so many of them. Precisely. The undervalued psychological fragments of people, memoria roaming streets and alleys. I have developed an imaging program that makes these scattered memoria clumps visible to your camera lens, using the physical form we both love most. So, Henri, this is a simple and joyous task ahead of us. Pick up your camera, roam the streets and alleys of Zhanzhou, and snap up pictures of these trash cans for me. Once the marking for scattered memoria is complete, I will begin to capture work and carry out research on memoria of the Zhanzhou people. Is this legal? Of course it's legal. The Zhanzhou people don't give a hoot about this kind of spiritual dandruff. There's no way they'd make legislation to protect it, so there's no way my research would be forbidden. Oh, I do need those, though. Sorry, Arnie, I've been talking your ear off all this time. Would you like to give it a try for yourself? I'll give it a shot. Alright, here we go. Grandau's photos and capture as many trash cans hidden among the crowd of the Alchemy Commission as possible. Go! Alright, what am I doing? Move the camera crosshair. When the crosshair is overlapping the trash can, press the camera button, take a picture. Different qualities of trash can will give this scores. Take as many pictures of trash cans as possible and stage an objective. Oh, we're playing Pokemon Snap! Oh. That is a lot of tainted water. Little trash cans will perform a special action. Take the picture during special action and gain extra capture scores. Yeah. Can't believe they put Pokemon Snap in my Genshin on my Honkai game. Which reminds me, I never played that new Snap game that came out on Switch. Got it. Wonder if it was any good. I think I was just short a perfect score. That's fine. Yeah. Some fine photos, my friends. My friend, my last assistant had an insatiable quirk. They spent so long fiddling with composition and lighting that when they finally picked up the camera, they weren't able to capture anything. But if I send you out for more sampling, I'm going to try and store the scattered memory. I need to test whether containment is possible. Alright, Henri, if you have time again in the future, please remember to come and find me. Alright, let's do them. Henri, Kim, do you want me to help me progress? Yep. Let's begin today's shoot. One. Two. And let's start looking far. Gotcha. Gotcha. You can't even see it in that frame. Man, I can't believe Natlan is like, what, 9 days away? Crazy. It's not next week. I believe it's the Tuesday after. So it might not be 9. Hold on. Tuesday is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 4. Okay, I guess it's 11. I was off by 2 days. Some trash cans will ride star skips and some will fall from the sky. I kind of noticed the falling from the sky one already. Oh, hey, there's one falling. There we go. Wait, is it Tuesday or is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Hmm. Well, the point is, it's a little over 2 weeks away. Or a week away, no. Yay. What is Scattered Memoria? How should I explain this? I'm sure you must have tried So Glad before, right? It's Pinacon's signature soda. I'll try and use that as comparison. No matter how tightly a soda bottle is sealed, some gas will leak out after battle. That's supposed to say bottle. After the bottle's been lying around for too long. Similarly, human thoughts produce tiny amounts of memoria, but they are so diluted they are almost completely negligible. Pentaconian therapists have long preferred going deep into dreamscape to research concentrated memoria. However, I do not believe in this practice. The trash that people cast aside still has value. People just don't know how to make use of it. I plan to begin by studying scattered memoria of long-life species brought in the study of psychological therapy. Perhaps there will come a day when I will be able to unveil the secret behind what the Zhanzhou people call the Mara Struck. Either way, Honor, if you have time in the future, I'm going to come back and see me again. Alright, let's go. I have to do, like, what, a week's worth? And... moment. I think it's 7 days. 6 days, okay. Ooh. The first thing. Ah, I screwed up. I thought that was a bronze wand. Actually, I want to restart. I want to get it. I wasn't really paying attention. We would do it. Alright, I'm ready this time. Got it. Gotcha. Build one. Oh, wow, I've got like 5 Twitch notifications in just the last few seconds. Lots of people going live. Oh, almost missed that one. That one almost stuck by me. Saturday afternoon. I guess that's true. Right there. Got them all. Got all 30 of them. Thank you so much, Henri. These pictures will make collecting and containing Memoria much easier. Why do you grade them bronze, silver, and gold? Oh, you noticed? Having a fellow enthusiast notice my train of thought makes me so happy. From gold to bronze, brighter colored and more concentrated scattered memorias. I figured that catching sight of bright and shining gold trash can after a long day of working yourself to bone would be a wonderful feeling. I should mention I found the materials for these trash cans in one of Dr. Edwards' dream bubbles. I've got no idea where they came from, so I just took them and used them for myself. Seems there are more people out there who share enthusiasm, my friend. You don't think they're the only ones... You don't think they're the ones I left, right? Well, isn't this a coincidence? It seems our encounter has truly been blessed by the great garbage king Tatalov. You're not planning on charging for the use of these trash cans images, are you? I'm a student. I really don't have much money. Either way, Henri, if you have time, remember to come back and see me again. Okay. And again. Four. So today I learned that YouTube automatically archives stream VODs. So as long as they're under 12 hours, which I could not tell you the last time I did a 12-hour stream, I don't have to actually manually export any of my streams. They'll be right on YouTube available. Which is another reason for me to continue simulcasting like this. I feel like this one's a lot faster than the other ones, because we're already 30% of the way through the track. Oh, I missed. Got it. Gonna pop up over here, I can feel it. Knew it. Felt it. They're fighting the trash can and losing. I feel like I missed one. I guess it's possible. Hold on one second. Just one moment. Sorry about that. Going. Did I get that one? I did, okay. I'm sure there would have been one hiding there. Guess not. Alright, one more. Oh, there it is. Alright, got them all. I guess I didn't miss one. Photo shoot concluded. Alright, I think there's only 2 more stages, right? And we can go back to trying to get March 7th. Thank you so much, Henri. These pictures make collecting containing Memoria much easier. For research, of course, I want to use my research on scattered Memoria to find a treatment method for dehumanization. I found records on being Mara struck when I was searching for materials in the library and grew curious. I've been working on this research topic for the past few years, and according to materials I have so far, just is not the unique physiology of the Zhanzhou people that play a decisive role in the development of Mara, but their memories and emotions as well. If I can find a cause for this illness in this psychological trash, then there's hope for the development of a cure. I bet Dr. Edward never would have imagined I got this inspiration while trash can diving. Either way, Henri, if you have time, remember to come see me again. Henri, here, the last shoot was extremely successful, and we're almost at our projected target sample number. Thanks to you, my stomach ache is almost gone, too. I may have to ask you to help me go and photograph some more scattered memoria for now, though. Let's begin today's shoot. Day 5. I didn't get the perfect achievement on that one. I'm not going to go back and do it unless there's a reward tied to doing all them perfectly. Okay, yeah, this one's definitely going faster, because we're already a third of the way through it. So unless the camera is moving at different speeds during different sections, this one's definitely going a lot faster. I like how it gave me that tutorial about how they could ride on star skiffs, and to date there's only been one on a star skiff. And it's the one the tutorial pointed out. So unless another one comes on a star skiff in a few seconds. Kind of weird that they did that. Like, this would be the prime time for a star skiff to come by. Four more. Hey, look at that. I called it. Oh, another one. And the last one. Alright, there's one more. Oh, there he is. All done. Perfect. Thank you so much, Henri. These pictures will make collecting and containing Memoria much easier. Does Memoria really have a connection being Marstock? If this were back when we had just met, I would have told you absolutely. But I'm truly honest, my answer is I don't know. You don't even know? Don't sound so disappointed. Science is a meticulous profession. One has to bravely set hypotheses and carefully confirm them. This is a hypothesis that I myself suggested, so naturally it falls upon me to find a way to prove it. I've been on the Zhenjiao Lufo for some time now, and I have a rough understanding of the endless existence of long-lived species. Many of them repeat the same life patterns over and over, like samples encased in amber. Although they repeat their ways of life, the worries and pressures of life come in endless forms. Imagine for a second that you have spent 100 years working to write official documents, enduring pressure from superiors and friction with colleagues. Sooner or later, these pent-up emotions will transform one's mind and heart into an enclosed trash can, filled with emotions like worry and fear, with no chance of release. I plan to analyze the Memoria we've collected and see if the emotions present with them have a connection with being Mars-struck or not. Unfortunately, I still lack the permission to meet with a Mars-struck patient, so all I can do for now is to conduct research on the street. Alright, thank you for listening to my rambling, Henri. If you have spare time, you remember, you can see me. Alright, last one. Here we go. Hey, Henri, great news. Thanks to your help, my research today is almost completed. This research successful will be a huge help to the Zhenjiao people. As for you, my friend, I would never deny you payment. I promise for your invaluable assistance. But first, let's take care of the final photography session. Alright, let's go. Gold right off the bat. Got it. So we're already a fourth of the way, or a fifth of the way through it, and we just started. So these are definitely getting either shorter or faster. I feel like I missed one. Oh, I missed. Trying to get him while he was falling. Second now, it's gonna pose. There it is. Got it. Oh wow, there was a silver one right there. I missed. Feel like I missed one or two. Oh. There are 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. One more. Unless I missed it. Yeah, it looks like I missed one. Oh, as long as there's not a reward tied to perfecting all of them, I don't mind. I missed the bronze one. Honor, I really don't know how to thank you. Today collection is almost complete. It's time to get started on my thesis. What are your plans from here? I bought a ship ticket back to Peanut County, but I'll be around the Lofa for a while before I return. Come see me whenever you like. Fingers just endless experiments and thesis writing till the deadline. It might be a long time until I can go trash can diving again, which is a real shame. Honor, as a fellow enthusiast, you must take on my share of the trash can diving too. May you enjoy your widest fan trashies. That's crazy. Oh, hold on. Greetings, esteemed Miss Honorary. I've heard that you assisted Randolph with data collection. On behalf of myself, I would like to express my most sincere gratitude. I believe Randolph has rewarded you accordingly, but this is also a part of my gratitude and sincerity. I hope you'll be satisfied. Thanks to your work, I've already submitted a proposal to the family for review and recorded your name in the assistance column. Finally, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude for your assistance with this door. Okay, let's get my rewards. Alright. Oop. 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 Give me those jades. Give me all those jades. Those delicious, delicious jades. Lastly, how do I claim that last one? Oh, I press X. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, event done. How much longer is the banner going for? Ooh, Fei Xiao's coming. Fei Xiao is coming. Only 4 days away. So on Wednesday. Or it's a Tuesday. 3 days, 19 hours. Someday it'll be days, 19 hours. Day, 19 hours. 19. Okay, it is Wednesday. Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait for Fish Out.
I'm scared, sir.
Alright, let's go.
That's a hefty battleship there.
Story time.
There you
Oh, whoops.
you
Wrong
are.
button. Why are you here, to Yangqing? What kind of master with their on their apprentice's doorstep? March, show some respect to your master. Yeah.
It's an honor to learn from you, Master
She listened to
Yunqing.
me.
Oh, in all those immersions and novels I watched, when apprentices want to pay their respects to their masters, they usually bring fancy gifts, kneel, and bow. I'm really sorry.
What kind of movie is she
but
watching?
I haven't prepared anything yet. Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it. Ahem. Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
What will you do?
Is it too late for regrets? I'm already regretting my impulsive decision.
I feel like that's a common running theme around here.
Honestly, I'm not sure what I'll do either, because I've never been a teacher before. So, Miss March, please behave and don't skip classes. Or complain.
Or complain.
You need
No
to
complaining.
toughen up and train her properly, Master Yanqing.
Stella.
You're so heartless.
Estelle.
By the way, where's Yun Li?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
March 7 waits to you and Don Hong embark on the first lesson of her sword training journey. Switch to her point of view.
Seriously? It's the first day and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing. Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort
Oh,
her
he
to
did it to get
place
one
of
up
learning.
on her. That is sneaky.
As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu's swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Zhu Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship
outfit.
gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use. What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful! Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it. You're awesome, Master Yun Li! See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Zhu Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare
Swords.
a pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose
How are
ones
they
that
able
look
to
nice
both
and
coordinate
are
the
suitable for a
little
beginner.
accessories
I
on
hope you
them,
like them,
on
Miss
both the
March.
outfit and the swords? The little flower
Thank
accessory
you,
on it.
Master Yenching.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you?
I don't know
Yunli?
what it is. What is it about the Lofu that makes my model and my
real
OBS
competition
lag?
It's just getting started.
Do they have
I'm
too
so
many
lucky to have
shaders
two
or
great
something?
masters, but why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Only moments later.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
Sink or swim.
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery. Come on, step forward and...
All right, let's get started.
Okay, yeah, they're just repeating the voice lines.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Wait, is he not gonna go easy?
Ready to shine.
No rush, No rush, Miss March. You're still inexperienced with the sword. Why don't you use your skill first and learn a few moves from me? Understood. Now I'll ask Master
come
Yangqing
on.
to teach me some moves.
Let me fight. Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Because attacks can accumulate March
Lofty
7th.
swordplay is all
Charge
about
for
being
March 7 and make
swift
her realize
and
powerful
agile in
abilities.
Your movements.
Okay.
Yes, you! Right on time. Ignore him. Strength is everything. Yes, you!
Like this?
Well done!
Strike with heart. Right on time. Yes, you!
How many can you block?
Strike!
Yeah. I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Bladed. What? Swords descend!
Melt. Oh, I get it. With a true heart and focused mind, here I come.
Right on time. Yes, you!
Melt. Lead through clouds.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
I could take 10 steps. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
That's carbs.
What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this, sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool? Melt!
Bladed what?
Descend to earth!
There we go.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the
Milk tea
situation,
cycle.
I believe Miss March should start by working on her footwork.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility, so what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Thus begins the journey of March 7th sword training. Yay, I got her. Alright, we need a new light cone for her. Here. This is just a temporary light cone. She has new traces. There we go. That'll work for now. Time marches on and days turn to more.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going?
I like Yunli's
As
face in
for
the
me,
background.
I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yunli, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
As the nights fly by and delve as the war dance fast approaches. Under strict supervision of our 2 masters, March 7 trained tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. On that day, after the sword training.
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
Maybe I have a chance of defeating my masters? Just watch, I'll win a fight when the time comes.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
You thought wrong.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Zhuming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true. Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired box from the
They've all
Yaoqing.
from arguing to passive-aggressive flirting. This is Mr. Jiaoqiu.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu, the
Jiao.
healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the General's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow
Making me
boulder
hungry.
beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
I'm getting hungry, I'm getting hungry, I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Girl, they're also making. Ah.
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School. that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the General's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want.
Okay, cook.
Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing.
He's literally,
After
I'm a
all,
healer, but...
The art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
It's like he got offended.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No?
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named
I like that read
Yabra.
from all three of them.
Ugh. Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Poison.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiao Cho. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Cool.
believe it? March 7th has
Oh,
actually...
they're just reading. They're just reading.
Let's go.
Again.
I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Stargazer Navalia.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Zhao Cho?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard. Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent, and just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear.
And you
for
got
the
beaten
first
up
time.
by Blade and Don
Maybe
Hung.
that's
And then
what
me
Mr.
and
Cho
Kafka.
meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the General's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the General could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason. But after talking with you, Mr. Zhao Cho, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
We meant.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
Sword.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness,
Aww.
many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the War Dance Ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
Saying you're unworthy.
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either.
Excuse me.
Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of
open.
some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive.
Sorry, I have to take care of something real quick. We're good.
Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves.
That's crazy.
By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
Ooh, day off.
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. Alright, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Divine Sword descend. Oh, she regenerates 30 energy at the start of battle. Cool.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't
that's
handle
sus.
it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance.
How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of
You screwed
kids
up.
at that.
You're talking to a lieutenant.
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia?
You
I
fucked
know
up.
it's an automated
You
facility,
fucked up.
but it
You
doesn't mean
fucked
you can
up.
Just break in and do what you want.
What are you calling kids?
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like,
He's
whoosh.
playing along to figure out what they're up to. Clever.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Huh? Everhunt Plains? Yeah, sure. Big Sis will take you there.
Shuha! You should have let me.
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Hailing mission.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yenching?
What did I say?
Big Sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just
Good
wanted
morning,
to hear you
Rivka.
say it again.
I'll think about hydrating.
That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
Just give her a shouty outy. There we go. That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yenching at all. That's really weird.
Okay, fine, I'll hydrate.
Is he famous on the Lavu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face. You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Alright, so unfortunately I have to go take my dogs out. I'm sorry, Rivka, I know you just got here, but I do have to take my dogs out. That's gonna take me half an hour. So I'll be back in about 30 minutes, okay? All of you be good while I'm gone, okay? 6:30. There we go. Boy. I leave for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And this is what I come back to. I come back to riding in my Twitch chat. This is an outrage. It be right. He says who? Under whose authority? Because I didn't approve this. I didn't approve this at all. That's up. That's up. That's up. That's up. Which one of you was it? I forgot how far I can zoom this model in. Hi, Silver. I'm back. I have returned 5 minutes early. I got it. There we go. Right back to the game. Okay, there we go. Alright, Ah, you're gonna make me hydrate? Fine. I will drink your stinky water. Alright. Alright, let's go tail those very suspicious people.
Don't get too close, Miss March. They might spot you.
Oops. Forgot, it's a tailing mission. Okay. Time zoom. Got him.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Cut the theatrics, Grulock. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's
Ripka.
plans.
I'm not
So
gonna
where
fall
are we
for it.
heading
I'm
next?
ready. I'm on guard.
Check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those
Alright,
crates
fine, I
with
will
you.
hydrate though, just for you.
Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise,
I have
we're
water
screwed.
and I also have apple cider. Because we bought
So-
apple cider.
Are they
Apple cider's yummy.
smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue.
No hydrate, go
They
to jail.
seem to be moving those crates.
But I can't unhydrate.
I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Up in box. Taking advantage of the temporary absence of the group, you cautiously approach a crate and call inside.
So cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Your footsteps pacing back and forth beside the crate. Somewhere to open the crate, at that moment they would certainly catch you in your ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. There's this adventuring song yesterday at Hoya Pits, people go wild. Ooh. The floating mechanism at the bottom crate is activated. You feel it begin to drift slowly forward. After it feels like an entire amber era of holding breath inside you, the sound of the crate touching down. Sorry, I'm eating dinner while playing.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two,
Aw,
come
that's
with
a
me.
shame.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
Parting footsteps sound like a signal, prompting you to breathe a sigh of relief. You got a code? Yes, I heard you got a code.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia.
Okay. Thank you, Webka.
They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Trailing mode is activated. Gameplay prompter will appear on the screen. Okay.
Tread softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
Yay, I did it.
So paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here! Shuhart, I'm coming!
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Quickly!
Yay,
What
did
are
it.
they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
Uh-oh.
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Borison?
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
I don't have a healer on this team, so
Joining the battle.
this might be a bit tough. Oh wait, I have Firefly. I just kidding. Just kidding. Firefly is easy mode. I forgot.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Grace and elegance, eternal.
Firefly sets the seas ablaze! I could, yeah!
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borison, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
Orson have infiltrated Shenzhou.
Well, how did the Borison manage to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borison prisoners.
Oh yeah, back then.
If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Meanwhile, over there. Yay, Fei Xiao! I can't wait for her banner. It's coming this week.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaocheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoxing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
You're gonna interrogate us. Yep, we're here to answer your questions as witnesses.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Alright, debate time!
So Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
It all comes down to Stellaron. Silently fix your gaze on the Merlin's claw. A trace of provocative smile playing in the corners of your mouth. Facial offers a slight smile, displaying no anger. All comes down to Stellaron.
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurilo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Law Fu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The reports suggest that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the
Oh
Stellaron,
god, I have to remember what
how did she
happened. Don't
manage to
know.
bypass the Vidyadhara guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
Preceptors of Lofos seem suspicious. I personally met Donju.
If the Luofu hadn't exiled Dan Heng, leaving the Vidyadhara with no leader, they wouldn't have fallen into chaos, and there wouldn't have been the opportunity to bring the Stellaron to the roots of the Arbor unnoticed.
Invibitor Lune was
Oops.
exiled due to his own crimes. Now, Dan Heng, as his reincarnation, is free from his sins. However,
That's screwed up.
why did he risk trespassing on the Xianzhou Luofu before his exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I acted brazenly. I admit I was reckless at the time, but
he returned despite everything. Now, let's consider the outcome. The Arbor was resurrected, and the Luofu required a High Elder to repair the seal and suppress the Plague Mark. It's hard not to think about the stakes involved, right? According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too
Oh yeah,
convenient
Ting Yun,
to
I
label
forgot
her
she's
as a
dead.
scapegoat.
I don't think that's true.
Back then, we were working with Diviner Fu, and she also witnessed Fantilia's true form. You're not going to doubt one of your own people, are you?
Of course not. We can trust the testimony of Master Diviner Fu Xuan. However, even if she saw it with her own eyes, we can't completely rule out the possibility that she might have been deceived. After all, it's suspicious how the culprit just bizarrely vanished.
Negotiation successful.
Oh, it seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jin Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Luofu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Luofu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the 10 Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Luofu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Law Fu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the Divine Foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Law Fu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
Manga.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Law Fu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison.
Are you imprisoning us?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the Karmic Mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Don Hung's fine with that, I'll do it.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Law Fu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borisin suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems.
I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Jiao Cho and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Your shot gives you 1 silver. Despite lacking any apparent reason, you feel scrutinized as if you were sizing up an opponent.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
I don't know.
The Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future.
I understand.
What are you looking at?
You're definitely a unique individual, just like Hua Yan said. I hope you'll walk alongside the Rainbow's path as a friend.
Oh, whoops.
You're definitely a... I hope
I
you'll
meant
walk...
to talk to Huayan.
Well, I'm glad we managed to talk this out.
Alright, let's move.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the Shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
Get going. Sometime later, Starscape carries you and Dan Heng to a place that looks strikingly familiar.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
Right. And both of you ready, please follow me to Shackling Prison.
The Shackling Prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Dan Heng.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
Is the entrance to the Shackling Prison? Wait, is the Shackling Prison inside the Scale Gorge Waterscape
Well,
too?
technically, the Shackling Prison is spread out across multiple delves, and the Ancient Sea is just where they overlap. Please, come on in, dear guests.
Ready to go in. I haven't fought these enemies in a long time. Probably because I spend most of my time avoiding the Lofu.
What are you looking at?
The Shackling Prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Ah.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division
Still
of the
working
Ten
on
Worlds
building her.
Commission.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza.
Oh, so well, if
General
you're still
Fei
here,
Xiao sent us
Shui
to
is another
extradite
character
boss
who
and
benefits from
criminal
Break
Hule
Effect.
to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
That's a lot.
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the Shackling Prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the Shackling Prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule.
I
And
really
during all
should have
those
done
years,
Jinglu's
they
story.
never provided him with any food, yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Prisoner Hule. Summary crimes. The Borisin Warhead, a denizen of abundance, accountable for numerous acts of evasions and associated war crimes, accountable for the long-term enslavement of Foxians and utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. Detention method. Prisoner must be subject to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis, their shackles must be checked for sturdiness during the transfer, and the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. Notes: the confinement of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Zhenshao and the Foxians. Any individuals objecting to the sentence should be punished for sowing discord. Anyone who contacts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of lupotoxin. The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and a new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight, Lieutenant, or Judge. Do not mention Jinglu when conversing with this prisoner. Uh-oh.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupotoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupotoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed. Your Honor.
What is it?
No. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
He smells lupotoxin on them, I'm good.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
This place... it's still as cold as it used to be.
You okay,
Sorry.
Donhong?
I was just reminiscing about some unpleasant memories.
We're done with testimony, we'll leave immediately.
thank you. It's all my fault that you were involved in the Xianzhou's problems. You shouldn't have to see the inside of the shackling prison. I'm so sorry.
Not your fault, buddy.
I wish I could show you the real sights of the Luofu.
Dong Hun gently pats your hand. Why can't they record our testimony outside the shackling prison?
The 6 charioteers might have more power over the rest of this Xianzhou ship. But here, in the shackling prison, is the judges of the Ten Lords Commission who call the shots. The judges will use a complicated interrogation device called the Karmic Mirror. It accurately tracks every physiological change during questioning and records it. Therefore, the judgment made here will be sufficient to convince the other administrators of the Xianzhou. At least they won't attempt to challenge the conclusions. Perhaps that's why Fei Xiao insisted that we come here.
Since the judge isn't here yet, I'll wander around a bit.
Okay. But watch your step. This place is not like the others.
Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Okay.
Her Honor hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, okay. Don't go near the mirror. Got it. The Jade Abacite here glow with unusual luminescence as they perform their calculations, possibly on the status of the prison cells or the security of each area. Looking down, you see a honeycomb of densely packed prison cells extending deep into darkness beyond your view. You hazard a guess on the number of prisoners they are capable of holding here. 30,000? 30,000? 300,000? Wait, this might not even be the entire shackling prison.
Welcome,
Ah, Tanya!
from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
I haven't built her. It's Tanya!
Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixed-Tail Garden.
I still haven't finished that event.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Yeah, I really did not do that event. I did enough to complete the main story, but I didn't do anything after that. Pom-Pom takes care of us at home, and friends take care of us on the road. That's just how it goes.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward.
Oh.
And please, watch your steps.
Gotta do another ad break. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Be good while I'm gone, okay? Alright, I'm back. Keep going.
Be very careful and watch your step as you make your way through. The terrain inside the shackling prison is treacherous. One wrong move, and you could end up plunging into the depths. And if you're really unlucky, you might be frozen solid or burned to a crisp before anyone can help you.
That's scary.
Gee.
Gee.
But with your skills, I don't think you need to worry about that.
So are there really 18 floors here?
You're funny. This prison does contain many layers. We even brought in Vidyadhara Ichor line craftsmen to introduce the ingenuity of Delve enchantment. What you're seeing now is just one part of the shackling prison.
That true, Danheng?
Perhaps. Judging from the appearance, much of the architecture in this prison has a Vidyadharan style. So, perhaps they did have a hand in building this place back then.
As for how many floors there are, well, not even us judges know for sure. But there's a legend among us judges that a short-life prisoner once tried to escape, but ended up falling into the depths. And when we found him at the bottom, he was already an old man on the brink of death. Did he spend his whole life falling? Or did some long-life prisoner drain his life essence? We'll never know. Anyway,
yeah, I'll try not to.
Don't try anything like that. Please, come this way.
Whee! Who's that over there? Anya blocks her way forward. She has been entrusted with the important task of ensuring that you only explore areas she deems safe. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm guessing it was just NPCs over there.
I heard the war dance is about to be held in the mortal world. I remember watching a sword duel at the war dance with my sister when we were young. The Cloud Knight, who was the Luofu's ringmaster, was an amazing swordsman, and their sword flashed like lightning. The Outworld Challenger had fiery red hair and a hand made of steel, which roared like thunder.
Hand of
They
steel.
battled for a long time before a winner could be
Not
declared.
Luca, was it? No, couldn't
Time
be.
sure flies. Now, both my sister and I are residents of the Netherworld, and we will never again feel the thrill of a competition. Are there a lot of people in Starskiff Haven due to the war dance?
Yeah, it's bustling.
Sounds amazing. It's a shame I'm too busy to attend. But even if I could, I'd probably just scare people off
Yeah,
with
it's
my
definitely not
current
Luca.
appearance.
Why would I ever think of Luca? I was just thinking red hair
Let's
and then
get
an
going
arm
then.
that would make thunder. So I thought maybe it's mechanical again, but no. Whatever that could be. We're just gonna get kited over here.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this. Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out.
I'm just gonna preemptively.
Please stay tuned.
Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
That's suspicious.
These crates. They look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
Next, and those crates are no joke.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
And the mechs are gonna come out and attack.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Ruh-roh.
Watch out!
Think you're done, huh?
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Ruh-roh.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Alright. Easy mode activate!
Still the same old.
That didn't break.
This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own.
Grace and elegance, existence is unity. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind. Firefly Type 4 in position. Set to the seas of fate!
Confidence.
Dreams do come true.
Uh-oh. Alright, it was easy anyway.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Lingsha mentioned there was some kind of biological tissue inside the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison can only mean one thing.
Crap.
A prison break.
That too.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here in the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison, the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Switching to Jiachus. Moments prior, Shui led the Yaoqing messengers to the bottom prison. Excuse me.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the shackling prison will reveal itself. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
See, straight ahead. After interacting with the rooster, the side crane itself, you can start remotely controlling the side crane. Side cranes can fly, allowing to reach areas that are inaccessible to characters. Characters will remain in their original position while side cranes are being remotely controlled, and controller controlling the option to ascend or descend. Okay. Alright. And that, okay. Okay. Thank you, Webka. Okay, hold on 1 second. Redemption code. Hold on, we're gonna just switch to this screen real quick. No Hoyo Fest on America server. Not that I don't know. Let me try redeeming it. The Hey, it worked. All right, let's see what we got. Oof. Okay, so according to this, you have a chance of getting either 50 Stellar Jades, 30 Stellar Jades, or 20,000 credits. Looks like I got unlucky on that one. Oh well. 20,000 credits is 20,000 credits. I'll take them. Yoink. And I guess it's fine. It's not like I'm hurting for Jades right now. Got... That's 37 pulls? 38 maybe. Okay, thank you again for a code, Webka. I really appreciate it.
The path is open. Once we descend
Yeah,
to the
it's
bottom
either
of the
it's
prison,
either set or it's
please
random. I'm not
do
sure.
not do anything reckless.
But yeah, I got the credits instead of the Jades, but it's okay. I'll take the credits.
Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule.
Hule. Sounds like he's having a good time in there.
According to custom,
get
envoys
plenty of
from
rest
Yao
today.
Qing visit the Xianzhou Lafu
And then you
once
get,
every
and then
century
later
to
you
check
can tell
on
me
this abomination's
all
imprisonment
about what you
condition.
saw.
Even though the
Everything you
Ten Lords
saw, I'm
Commission
super
sentenced
excited to hear
Hule to
about
the
it.
Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hule.
Ruh-roh.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mach Talk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Moza.
Do the thing, Mose.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer. Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison,
Stay in step.
we found soldiers available for us everywhere.
Notice that. Let the show begin. Dreams do come true.
Wow, I missed that one completely. Easy mode, activate.
Burns to ashes! Set to the sea, so brave!
I like adding fuel to the fire.
Gets fire damage to a single enemy and minor fire damage to adjacent targets with a high chance to inflict one stack of ashen roast on the primary target. Okay.
More seasoning.
Grace and elegance.
I suggest you surrender now.
Why would I surrender? I'm winning.
Of course. I'll still kill you. But I promise it'll be...
That's the number of Ashen... the highest number of Ashen stacks present on the battlefield. That activates a zone that deals fire damage to all enemies. While inside the zone, enemy targets receive increased ultimate damage with a chance of being inflicted with a stack of Ashen while taking damage.
Sweet by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the game?
Rhythm get messed up. Let's improvise.
I like adding fuel to the fire.
Some value as eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Set to the sea, so brave!
Kind of rough. I don't have any healers.
Die now!
Leave if you can, Moza.
It's not time yet.
It's just a tweener massage.
Attack detected!
Dreams do come true.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
Set to the sea,
And this should kill them. There we go. We don't need no healer.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Ruh-roh. That's not good. Uh-oh, he broke out. Now we gotta break him back in.
Been a long time, boy.
No.
Welcome back.
How many times has the old verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually
Wait,
showing
why is
some
he still
reckless
there?
bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
He's just standing there.
My lord, do you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Sean, why? How could you do that to me?
5.
At the same time, Henri Dunhung and Hanya realize the situation. Prison's out of control.
Madam Hanya,
0.
the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and
Okay,
causing
no,
heavy
seriously, why is the
casualties.
explosion not working?
And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
I don't know. I don't know. The trigger on that's
Preserve our
broken for some
strength and
reason.
First take down the isolated prisoners.
Morning, Sean.
By
How you
decree of
doing?
the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the Nether Key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation,
me too.
I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
I'm sure she'll start
Those
soon.
intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
A couple of her streams have been
Indeed,
late.
The Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting
'cause she's
careful
busy.
and precise plans like this is simply not their style.
You see when
Let's focus on the
she
current
posts this, right?
situation right now. Please help me.
Looks like testimony will have to wait, huh?
What's the fastest way to
Yeah,
the bottom
she's
of
30
this
minutes
prison,
late
Miss
so far.
Hanya?
Let me see if she's given an
If we
update.
don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please,
Okay.
follow me.
She hasn't yet. So she just might be running late.
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Alright, let's go. Charge!
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
I have so much fun dumping all the quests to my friend. Well, I guess if that's fun for you.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use Ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations. The Nether Key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
You guys have fun up there. Uh-oh. We didn't make it in time.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hulei has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
In the suffocating empty darkness, an air of deathly stillness lingered about the gates and cage that once confined Hulei, chilling all who gaze upon it to the marrow. The gate should have been virtually impossible to break out of, yet even it had failed to trap the savage beast for long. And they show you.
Shui Yi is here.
Miss Shui Yi bravely sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences.
I mean,
Well,
she's not
that's
dead.
unnecessary.
She's just an automaton.
You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisin ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Excuse me. Oh, she transferred her consciousness over to Cycrane.
Reconstruct.
Excuse me.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Oh. There we go.
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
That's pretty convenient. Your new form's kind of cute.
Now is not the time for jokes. This Cycrane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
Through intermittent in its delivery, the Cycrane provides you with
One of the
sensitive
Yaoqing
details.
messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borisin, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess?
There is no such thing as cat
Do
honoring.
me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Cycrane flies within and steadily heads to the lower level of the shackling prison, charging straight in the depths of the shadowy passage.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Ooh.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The
Visible.
invisible intruders?
Rise!
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Dreams do come
Oh, whoops. I screwed up.
The
I was
mood
supposed to
is
use
set.
the
Let
ult
the show
first.
begin.
Joining the battle.
Rydar kick!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
Grace and elegance. Existence is unity.
Step up, let's see ya.
Yeah.
Fight to live!
Take your position.
And you're dead. Goodbye.
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Mose.
Aren't you looking for me?
Recalibrating!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
That's all you got?
Fight to live!
Rhythm get messed up. Let's improvise.
Firefly Type 4 sets the seas ablaze!
Just focus on the fight.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Go.
Fight to live!
Slice like my friends?
I don't want to give that guy the opportunity to
Indulge yourselves!
take him down.
Rhythm dreams do come true.
There's more to like.
Set the seas ablaze!
You still alive? Still alive. Not for long, though.
Merciful Medicus! Step up, let's... Immortality!
Kick them to death. Hey, what's up? Advancing to materialize from the Shadow Corners prison as we can vanish and thinner at any moment. Fugitive wearing dark cloak spoke up by Hanya. Now stand by towards you. His face devoid of any expression, cold and different, yet inexplicably you could sever this expressionless facade as it whispered, "You're finally here."
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
You already said that a moment ago.
So what if I repeat it? It's the truth after all.
I said it a
Prison
third
management
time.
on the Lawfu is truly concerning. At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The Wolf Cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique, it's pretty similar to the Wind Mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kylorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Waza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems... the prison on the Lawfu was a
He's
real
got
maze,
lost.
I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Morza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No. You can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
So heartless.
Your friend is in Hule's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario...
scenario, we trap them inside this prison.
No, we won't be able to. We're one step
Oh,
behind
so
them.
both of us do.
The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Walter.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a Netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
I want to make it out alive too.
Don't worry. Even if we end up dying here,
Thanks,
I won't let it happen to
Don.
you first.
Well, you're just as good at comforting people as Mr. Muozi. None of you are part of the Ten Lords Commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hule from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin, and you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Ah, he missed. I'm ignoring all the puzzles for now. I'll come back and I will grab that.
Inspection
Wonderful.
complete.
Treasure chest right in front of
Nothing
my face.
suspicious.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisin fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
Stop him. Excuse me, buddy.
Please stay tuned.
Sound
Bumps real quick.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape.
Eternal.
I'll catch up. Let's improvise.
Ah, it wasn't enough to get my ult.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Some value, I suppose.
Now I have it.
Let the show begin.
Set the seas ablaze!
Rhythm get messed up.
Goodbye.
Dreams do come true.
Every victory is hard won.
You just gonna sneak right past you. Jacqueline Prison has become a killing field. Prison guards try to resist, but Zhao Chio can only watch them fall.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. Once we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiaoqiu. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something.
I'm not sure his kit. I'll have to look into it.
This Yaoqing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaozhou?
Oh, just look at you. Falling
Wow,
so
he's smiling.
low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yaoqing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here. Whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yaoqing.
Ah, I see. Sense.
Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware.
Uh-oh.
The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu.
He said the J word.
She has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me! Prison guards, stop them! For our great Lord Hulei!
Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh-oh. They're getting out. We got sealed in. That's not good.
Report! After we lost contact with the Shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hulei is nowhere to be found!
What about the Yaoqing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the Shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Yay, can't wait to pull for her.
As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away. Once and for all.
After beef with devastating loss of communications, lockdown Shackling Prison was once more under control. The Express nameless have been emerged unharmed, but one of the Yaoqing envoys has been taken hostage. Meanwhile, the Borson warhead Hule, long confined to the depth of Shackling Prison, has vanished without a trace. The feud between the hunter and hunted would soon play out under the Xianzhou Luofo. I have trouble pronouncing that word.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Alright, so we gotta wait for the next update. Still have to do that one too. Alright, and unfortunately we're gonna call the stream there because I have 14 raid group in an hour and I gotta get ready for that. So this is a good place to call the stream. Oh, what's this? Hey, thank you, Cloud. But yep, we're gonna end stream now. So thank you guys for stopping by. Say goodbye to the YouTube portion because I am ending the YouTube stream.